Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Prime Minister of the State of Israel, Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu. That the Prime Minister, although his schedule is very busy, and he needs to work very hard, he found the time to meet with the
My schedule isn't busy. I have to vote, otherwise we don't pass. 61 out of 120, 96 votes. What would you like to know? Hello?
Hello. Okay, so maybe we can ask the Prime Minister some questions. You will be the first.
Hi, I'm Matthew from Hungary. It's really a great privilege to meet you. In the mainstream media, usually talk about Hungary.
What?
In the mainstream media.
What's that?
I don't know.
There is no media.
They usually talk about Hungary like an anti-Semitic country and Viktor Orban as a fascist leader. But we, as a Hungarian, see another way. What do you think about Hungary and Viktor Orban presidency and the Jewish
community? I noticed
community?
that Viktor Orban opened, I think it was yesterday, a center to battle anti-Semitism, which I think is important. I noticed a similar event in Austria by Sebastian Kurz, who convened a conference against anti-Semitism, which included rightly anti-Zionism, because anti-Zionism is the modern anti-Semitism. In many ways, it encompasses most of it, not all of it. So I think these two leaders are actually doing a very important job in advancing the understanding against anti-Semitism. When I was in Hungary, Viktor Orban condemned the practices of fascist leaders in Hungary openly. He said this was a terrible stain on the country's history. So I look at what they do, I look at what they say, and I think they take part, as do most of the European leaders. I have many arguments with the governments of some of the governments of Europe on certain matters relating to Palestinian-Israeli conflict. But on the battle against anti-Semitism, I would say that it's a pretty common point, and I think it's common in Hungary as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prime Minister. My name is Richard from London. Just how would you deal with Jeremy Corbyn becoming Prime Minister?
How would you do it? Next question.
Okay, he's got a blood of Jewish food.
Anti-Semitism is not limited unfortunately, it's not limited to the position of some governments. The most anti-Semitic government in the world is Iran, which openly declares its goal to exterminate the Jews of Israel. That's over 6 million Jews. While denying the Holocaust, they prepare the next Holocaust. Of course, it will never happen because we won't let them. But those who say, well, we're not anti-Semitic, we're anti-Zionist, that's like saying, I'm not against the French, I just don't think there should be France, which is absurd. So I think that this is obviously led by some governments, but also, unfortunately, also by some political movements, yes. Or the leaders of some political movements, and I'm glad to see there's also resistance in those same political movements against what are clearly anti-Semitic tendencies. Yes.
Prime Minister, my editor in New York have a question for you.
Are you trying to do a selfie?
Yeah, look at the question, please.
Look, at my age, I need another pair of eyes. What is the question?
Should Israel keep the Golan?
Of course, we're keeping it.
Mr. Prime Minister, there is a question about the relationship between the diaspora and Israel. The question I have in a lot of people, is there any kind of a disconnect or not? Are we all together? Is it Am Yisrael Chai or what?
My view is we're one people. Israel should be the home of every Jew who wants to have Israel as his home. It is, in fact. Doesn't mean that there aren't any differences. There are also disturbing demographic trends. We know that, especially of assimilation, which is chipping away at our numbers. We were 12 million Jews at the end of the Holocaust, 18 million Jews before the Holocaust. We still have not reached the numbers that we were before the Holocaust. 14 million. But if you look at what happened in the intervening 70 years, whereas we only had 600,000 Jews here in the newborn state of Israel, and everyone else was there, almost 11.5 million. Okay, today we have almost 7 million Jews here. That's going to happen soon. So we're going to cross the midway point where the majority of Jews live in the land of Israel, and the diaspora is steadily shrinking in numbers, shrinking as a percentage of the Jewish people. Now, it's true that we have a historic turning point, because very soon, in a few years, it will be the first time since the period of the Second Temple era, which is 2,000 years ago, that the majority of Jews will be living in the land of Israel. That's a very good development in the sense that the population of Israel is steadily growing. The Jewish population of Israel is steadily growing. The secular Jewish population of Israel has the highest growth rate of any population. The secular Jews of Israel. I'm not talking about Orthodox, that's obvious. The secular Jews of Israel have the highest growth rate in the world, in the advanced world. You know that?
No.
I see it.
You don't know that. Okay, do you know that the Jewish birth rate in Israel exceeds the non-Jewish birth rate this year for the first time in history? You didn't know that? Well, why don't you know that? You're journalists.
I see on the street.
So, but that's all good. The problem, I mean, it's good that we have a robust demographic base in Israel. So 10 million people with GDP of about $500 billion. That's not a huge economy, but that's no longer a small economy. Very simple. So that's the good part. The bad part is the shrinking of the diaspora, both in absolute numbers and as a relative share. That's a problem, and I'm concerned with that. So that to me is the biggest issue. You know, not this or that division of opinion, which is natural, but in fact, which is Babylon and Judea. You know. But it's really the disappearance of Jewish identity. This is what concerns me. Yes, that's a problem. Israel is the whole
Mexico, please, May.
Hi, we are doing live to Mexico, and they are sending you lots of likes because we were very happy to have you there.
Yeah, I was very happy to be there.
And what is the importance of Latin America for Israel?
Well, given that I'm the first Israeli prime minister in office to have visited any country in the Western Hemisphere south of Texas, I'd say you can understand that that's very important to me. I think Latin America is very important. It's a natural place of sympathy and cooperation and common interests and values with the Jewish state. And you know, we're developing it rapidly. I went on the first visit, you know, Israeli mochileros, you know. Mochilero? Mochilero. So they typically go from the South America, and they go up, you know, they're trekking up through the jungles to North America. That's what I did. I was a flying mochilero.
I go to Brazil for the operation.
And I went first to Argentina, and then traveled to Colombia, and then traveled to Mexico. As Prime Minister, I was in South America and Latin America before, not as Prime Minister. So we intend to replicate that. As you know, the second country to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital and doing its embassy there was a Latin American country, Guatemala. My wife will be going there at the invitation of the wife of the First Lady of Guatemala to mark the assistance that Israel is giving Guatemala against the earthquake and the volcanic tragedies that occurred there. We're assisting this, as we've done in other places, as you know, in Mexico. Just recently, right after my visit, a few days, as we've done in Haiti, as we do it every time. Israel is a light unto the nations in that too. So I think there's a natural sympathy and empathy, and much to be gained in technology, in water, in energy, in IT, in agriculture, every field. Israel is a supermarket for global technology. It's like a global supermarket for technology. Aisle A, energy. Aisle B, water. Aisle C, autonomous vehicles. Aisle D, digital, you name it. Every field. So many countries, including in Latin America,
What about Brazil?
want to. Well, that's my next point. There was a second country in Latin America that recognized Jerusalem and moved the embassy, and then because of a change of leadership, they took it away. Well, I decided we'll put our embassy in another country. But in the meantime, a third country came around called Brazil. In Brazil, the elected president of Brazil, Bolsonaro, said that he is going to move the embassy to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital, move the embassy there. So you lose one, you gain one. Take one.
Ukraine, please.
Hello. You are always doing the very funny and creative videos for your Russian subscribers. Have you ever planned to play in Russian or Ukrainian movies that film in Israel?
No. Yes.
Mr. Prime Minister, my first grandchild was just born a few days ago. I've been living in Israel for quite a number of years. Is the Gaza problem something that my grandchild will have to wrestle and his children?
Hope not. But then you have to ask, will the world have to wrestle with radical Islam, with our grandchildren? Because that's it's a small part of this larger question of radical Islam. Shia radicalism led by Iran with Hezbollah. Radical Sunni Islam, which is led by Daesh and before that Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram in Africa, dealt with the leader of the leader of Chad, and they're all conservative. So it's not. What we see in Gaza is a small manifestation of a larger problem of radical Islam, which is a theological madness. Religious wars in the beginning of the 21st century. I thought the last religious war was fought somewhere in Belgium in the late 19th century. That was already an anachronism. It's back in full force. What will be the future of Islam? Will the moderates win or will the radicals win? What will be the future of Islam? Will there be a reformation? Will there be a move toward moderation and the integration into the modern world? Or will there be this retrograde movement or movements back to the Middle Ages? This is a bigger question. If you want to look at Gaza, that's really a small part of this larger question. Of course, it concerns us, and one thing we do is take care of our security. We'll continue to do that for all time. Yes.
Mr. Prime Minister, in South Africa...
Just make sure I don't lose the vote, okay? Okay, please.
Yeah, in South Africa, we're at what they call BDS Ground Zero, and Israel is lambasted all the time. How can you and your government help South African Jews defend Israel?
Telling the truth. Just tell the truth. BDS is just distortion, lies. And who are they defending? They're attacking the one democracy in the Middle East in the service of these annihilationist ideologies, these people who support terrorism, break every conceivable human norm. They speak of morality. Give me a break. BDS, you should attack it. You shouldn't just defend it. You should attack, delegitimize the delegitimized.
But that's all very well and good, but our government supports BDS.
Well, all right. So we'll speak to your government, too. Believe me. They'll be the last government.
Yeah.
It might be almost the last government in Africa that doesn't recognize that the world has changed. That the Arab governments are coming to Israel today. They no longer view Israel as their enemy. They view Israel as their ally, their indispensable ally against the battle, in the battle against militant Islam. So maybe some vestiges in Africa will realize what other African leaders really are realizing, that the future belongs to our camp, the camp of those who seize the future, who innovate, who truly help not only our own people, but their peoples as well, and not to these liars, slanderers, who support terrorism and radicalism that puts humanity down. I would be diplomatic like that.
Mr. Prime Minister, what would you say is the number one reason Jews in the diaspora are not making Aliyah, and how would you address that apprehension? The number one reason.
I don't know. I have to think about that. It's a good question. I'm not sure. I think it's many reasons. I'm not sure it's just one. I think there are 4 or 5 main reasons. Here's the reason why I have to leave this place. Because I'm the 61st vote. Thank you.
Thank you for the Prime Minister. Please take a seat. We still have the Speaker of the Knesset is going to talk to you. Thank you very much, Prime Minister. Thank you. Maria. Yes. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. We got Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu speaking to us here finally. Yeah, we got some unbelievable off-the-cuff commentary from him. We'll definitely be making some buzz about it. When he said about living through a religious war again, that is huge. So thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Share.
I didn't know. Thank you.